I haven't done one of these in a while, but we're going to do a mic talk whatever day it is. And I want to talk to you guys about not taking tips. Look, I get it. Taking tips are fun. You know what I'm talking about. The classic saying of, hey, what do I buy now to be rich in the future? Look, chill. Don't take tips. I'm going to explain to you why you don't take tips in this video in less than 7 minutes so you guys will understand. Don't take tips. This not only relates to the regular stock market, but even more so in the crypto market. There are many reasons for this, but the top three are: one, you won't have conviction on the protocol or that actual asset itself or that stock, whatever it is. Two, you don't know when you should sell the asset. There's got to be a point in time to sell the asset, or, well, you're just going to end up being the bag holder for it. Sure, if you want to hold it long term, go for it. The reason why you don't know when to sell is you didn't know when to buy. You just had some FOMO and you're like, I'm gonna buy it because this guy said to. And third, you have no idea what you're holding. You could be holding a piece of junk, but Buddy Freddy, he's so bullish on it, he told me why. You have no idea why he's bullish on it. He could just be bullish on it because he likes the logo. You have no idea. So outside of these main points, you have to look at one thing in mind when it comes to crypto and investing in anything. Of course, this is not financial advice. This is just what I do. Look at every token or every stock or everything as if it were a Ponzi. Look, I get it. I know it sounds weird, but you have to look at it this way or you'll end up being the bag holder. And in crypto in general, over 99.99999% of these tokens are going to go to zero. And guess what? I even rounded down. It's more than that. So let's put two rules on the table to understand how this works. Rule number one: the only reason why an asset will ever go up in price is if there are more buyers than sellers. Second, the only reason why an asset will go down in price if there are more sellers than buyers. Now, you have to add in one caveat for crypto. If it is a crypto asset and it has staking rewards, you have to add one thing to the asset going down in price: if there's not additional buy pressure to recoup those inflationary rewards. Just being real with you, staking rewards are another way of saying, hey, I'm going to take money out of your pocket and distribute it to other people to encourage more people to hold. Now I get it. Staking rewards is a way of network security for a proof of stake system. But a protocol that is not securing anything whatsoever, there is no reason to have staking rewards. The staking rewards given out of a protocol is just to encourage people to hold and not sell. That's another form of, hey, hold our token so we can have new investors paying out the old investors and everyone doesn't dump on each other. So let's talk about your favorite influencer. They could be saying, hey, you need to buy this coin because it does this, and this. I will never tell you to buy a coin. The reason why I made my channel is because when I first got into crypto, all I watched were the pump and dumps on different channels that said, hey, you need to buy this coin because it does this, and this. They literally told me to buy the coin. I bought the coin, got dumped on, got wrecked. I was the bag holder, and I made sure that influencer profited by holding his bag and saying, hey, bro, dump on me. And I just sat there like, I got dumped on. And if you guys are new to the channel, that's why I made this channel. So I can teach you how to fish for yourself in the crypto markets. So going back to the influencers, let's say your favorite influencer or that alpha group you're a part of that says, hey, you need to buy this coin because it's going to do this, and this, and it's just going to pump. Be careful with making the assumption of, I'm going to get rich buying this coin. The same literally applies here. You have to look at these like Ponzi's, and especially if that influencer has a big following, a lot of the other people have probably already bought the coin. And really the only guy who's guaranteed to win out of this, 9 times out of 10, is the actual guy who is shilling the coin. Now, if that influencer's account is constantly growing 1,000, 2,000 subscribers every single day, everyone's in the chill because more people are coming in and new investors are buying the new coin. But if that influencer account finally starts hitting that peak and is at a tipping point, well, at that point, you're just going to be buying his bags. There is going to be sell pressure. And especially with crypto, you have to remember a lot of these tokens barely have any liquidity and their market caps have been inflated to that total. They aren't actually there. It's fake. So they're actually memes. So if they don't have deep liquidity, they're going to be extremely volatile. And if you have a lot of people who are already bought in on this, the only people left are going to be holders and sellers. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. Here's Hex. Hex, you can see here the market cap of this thing is $17 billion. And liquidity, only $7 million. Let me show you the effect of this liquidity. Let's say I have $5 million in Hex. And bro, I need to sell. I want out. I try to sell $5 million bucks. I'm not even going to get 2 milli of it. Why? Because the slippage, the liquidity is not there. So I want to summarize it with this because it's reaching 7 minutes. Just because a token price has a price tag doesn't mean that's the amount that you can get for it. The liquidity has to be there. That's where that term comes from, illiquid, you know what I'm talking about, coin, or illiquid poop coins. If everybody is talking about that token and everybody is already bought in, who's left to buy your bags? If someone can't buy your bags, it's not going to pump. I'm just being real with you. I know it sounds weird hearing that, but that's just how it works. Third, don't take tips. Typically when you take tips, you're just pumping the bags of the older investors to dump on you. You can figure out those tokens that work best for yourself. Don't follow someone else. And here's a couple of things you need to ask yourself when you're looking for those. First, does it follow a current narrative, or will there be a narrative that develops around it in the future? Second, how's the team? Third, how's the community? Fourth, if you're playing the DJing game, is it a low enough market cap to increase in value or make multiples? The reason why I go by market cap as a metric is because, like I stated to you before, if you are the latest one to get in or the last one to get in, it's typically a higher market cap. It's not always the case, especially with staking rewards, but you want to look for one with a lower market cap. This is if you're playing the DJing game. Fifth, how is the liquidity for the token? Sixth, is everybody already talking about it? Is it trending on Twitter? It's probably not a good time to buy. How decentralized is it? Do only 3 people hold all the tokens? Well, stay away from that. You're going to get dumped on. And what does the inflation look like? Is it 100%, 200%, 1000% APR, or is there no inflation? And does the token have any utility or value capture? These are just a few questions you need to ask yourself, and great for your initial due diligence on any crypto project. And even if you have full conviction on something, do not over invest. And if you have profits, always use that to take your principal out to live for another day. You don't want to lose the whole bag. If you do, you can't keep playing the game. Anyways, if you guys enjoy content like this, I make 1 to 2 videos every single week on YouTube. And if you guys want to check out the Discord, there's a link in the description below. It's the Patreon link. You guys can see what I'm doing in the markets and stay up to date. Not financial advice, of course. And this video was sponsored by NordVPN. If you guys don't have a VPN already, you guys can get one. Links in the description below. If you guys haven't heard about the latest MetaMask update to protect yourself from the IP tracking that's going through Infura, make sure you guys check out the MetaMask video. It'll be at the end of this video, so you guys can check it out. Let's hit you guys with a wisdom one-liner. We're in Proverbs chapter 10, verses 4. Lazy hands make for poverty, but diligent hands bring wealth. Don't be lazy, be good. Peace.